Hey everybody, welcome to the DUE's book series. I'm Christina Kristina. Hope you're having a good day. I'm trying here. I'm learning slowly. Anyway, I've got a Christmas wish. It's probably too late to even wish, but I've got this Christmas wish that I hit 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. So please, you're the only one that can make it happen. Those of you who already subscribed, thank you very much. Thumbs up. I only need 900 more, so let's see what happens. Don't forget Star Trek Next Generation Fridays. Don't forget Flashback Mondays, where I talk this week. We are talking about books from 2008 that I was reading. All these back here, and today we're doing J.P. Beaumont, book 10, Without Due Process. It's book 10 in the Beaumont series. And a couple little side notes. I guess J.A. Jance had thought about a romance with Beau and Marilyn Sykes, former chief police of Mercer Island, but decided to let it go. And she's got different plans for him now, so she's out of the picture. That was our update. Ralph Ames, Mr. Gadget himself. I always like it when Ralph buys JP something that he thinks he won't need or doesn't need and then ends up enjoying. Ralph Ames bought him a fax machine. Last book, he bought him an answering machine. So now he's got an answering machine and a fax machine. Would you stop? So, without due process, we start the book off. JP's on call for night duty. He gets a call from Sergeant Watkins, the day guy, and he says, "Oh, good, Beau, you're okay." And Beau's like, "Huh?" He goes, "We got a call from somebody claiming they killed the police officer. So they're calling every cop in the city to make sure that they're okay to find out who they are." So when they don't get an answer from Ben Watson's family, they do take a run over there, and it turns out not only is Ben Watson dead, his wife's dead, their kids are dead, and a kid that was sleeping over is dead. So they're all dead, and they were all they even killed the dog, which was heart wrenching. Well, they killed all the kids, and the whole thing was heart wrenching. But I always hate it when animals get hurt because they're the innocent bystanders. Well, the whole family was innocent bystanders. So apparently, we don't really see Maxwell Cole in this too much. And we don't see some of our regular characters, although Ralph is pretty good. Ron Peters, so JP is a cop with the Seattle Police Department, and Al Lindstrom is his current partner. Ron Peters is his old partner. What do you got? Smokey, what did you eat that you shouldn't have? She ate something. Ron Peters is his original partner, who was injured and is now wheelchair bound and now works in media relations and is hoping to gain access back to the homicide department. And Ron Peters is married to Amy, and he has two girls, Heather and I can't think of the other one right now. But they when the murdering happens, the girls they find a 4-year-old little boy in the closet. It had been locked and he couldn't get it open, and that's what saved his life. He had been in the closet and they couldn't get to him. So they want Ron to adopt him. He's like, no, but the lady of the mother of the other child that got killed is going to adopt him. But so there's this murder and there's this big manhunt, and then they find out that this guy had been keeping financial records at work, and they're wondering, if he was having an affair or if he was doing something shady or something going down like that. It turns out that he had been working in the drug gang department for a while, and he'd gotten to know some of the kids, and he is paying for their college. He sent them all out of town to all out of town colleges, and he was paying their tuition. So that was, it wasn't nothing underhanded. He was just something private on the side. And apparently, the gangs was one of the reasons that he was targeted. He was on this task force, and apparently, he was about to find out some items, and he had to be killed. And why they had to kill the whole family and the kids, but it's a good story. Um, JP goes back to the crime scene at one point to do some last minute check-in to look for some stuff, and even he gets shot at. And it turns out it's a whole separate matter. Somebody wanted to send Ben Watson a wake-up call to stay out of their business, not knowing that Ben Watson was already dead. So that's a little thing on the side. I like how they take the gang's leaders to dinner at the Doghouse, JP's favorite restaurant. That's always cute. And Ames is trying to set Bo up with this lady, Alex Downey. She's a fundraiser, a political fundraiser. So we'll see how that relationship progresses in the next future books. But it's a good little story. They have to, you don't see the murderer coming. They make brief appearances in the story here. You gotta see this. Sorry, not gonna work. Sorry. She's all over the place. I'm sorry. You got too much of my hand. I'm sorry. I apologize. I have no editing skills either. There's no theme music going on here. There's no editing or anything like that. Oh, and as I've mentioned before, that cuckoo clock goes off whenever I make a video. It doesn't tell time. It's been set on 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. or whatever you want for almost 20 years. It just goes off whenever it wants. Change the batteries, fix the workings. Doesn't matter. It always goes off when I'm doing a video. Go figure. Sorry. So, you have to check it out. Book 10, J.P. Beaumont. Oh, and he's getting a little hint here. He gets close with Sue Daniels. She's another police officer. So you may be seeing some of her in the next couple books. But it's interesting. The murderer makes a couple appearances in the book, brief, and you don't think nothing of it. He's a side character. So it comes out and surprises who the real bad guys were. It's shameful who they were. But I hope you take the time to check out Without a Due Process, and we will be going on to the next J.P. Beaumont. I have it over there. Failure to Appear, I believe, or Line Away. One of those two. So please check it out. Without Due Process. And don't forget, Laurel K. Hamilton's coming up, and Patterson. I've got a Patterson down the road that I want to do. And Barry. Steve Barry. I'm always screwing that name up. Anyway, please hit the like and subscribe. Let me know I'm doing a good job. Thank you.